Hi everyone, I'm Ann, and this is Create with Ann, and I'm going to try to share with you how I paint my ceramics. I use a technique of acrylics and oils on each piece, and it produces a really cool, unique kind of look. And so the first one here, this is my very first video, we're going to talk about the supplies you'll need and where you can find them and how expensive they are. So I hope you enjoy my videos. I hope you like and share, and I hope you enjoy trying some of the techniques I'm going to show you. So let's start out with Mickey Mouse. It's a simple piece, which is something you're probably going to want to do if you haven't been doing this, is start with a simple piece. This is my Mickey. And since it's going to be Halloween soon, we're going to do a little bit of fun with him and see if that helps. He's already painted in the black oil, as you can see on the places where I want him black, and I've let him dry for a day or two. Now what I did was I base coated him, which is something you'll want to do with all of your pieces that you buy, whether they're plaster or ceramic. You can do both. This guy is a ceramic piece. I have done plaster pieces as well. In fact, I'm not partial to either one, but you will want to base coat them. And what I do is, you can buy this stuff at the craft store, at Walmart, whatever, but this is what I use. I use like the Apple base coat because it works really well. It's just a flat white. It's not a gloss, it's a flat. And you're gonna need brushes. Now, the brushes I use are a variety, and you can buy some of them online. Some of them I pick up at whatever store you go to, your craft store. You'll want a variety of them like these. These are old and have been used a lot. And you'll also want a variety of smaller fine detailing brushes, which I get online. I buy a lot of them at one time online, and these are what I buy. Now the reason I buy these is because there are a variety in there. I can do different textures. There's some sponges, as you can see right there. There's some bigger flat brushes for a bigger area here. They're cheap and disposable. And working with oils over acrylics, I go through brushes a lot quicker because it is oil-based paint. So you're gonna find out you're gonna use those. Also, I like to keep my nails done, so these are a must. When working with oil paints, these are a must because you are going to get it on your fingers. So you need these. Wherever you want to buy those, I usually buy mine at some cheap store, big box store. These are the Artist Loft. They come in a package. There's basic colors. You can buy them also in neon, but the neon are acrylic. And so some of my pieces are done in the neon and some of them are not. When I want to texture more, fill in lines more, make a more defined product, I use the oils because I can rub it back and make it more textured and defined. When I want a more fun piece, like my sugar skulls I use the acrylics and the neons on a lot of them. And it will say on here whether it's an acrylic or an oil. See here, this one says acrylic across the bottom, and this one says oil. You don't have to use the Artist Loft brand. It's just the brand I prefer. But I've used a lot of the others too, and they have worked just as well. Another one I use, and this one's really well used, is the Georgian. I use a lot of these. These are old, and I've had them for a very long time, and I've used them a lot. Also, I suggest that you find a container. I use one like this, and this keeps all of my oils, my paints, my brushes, things like that in it that I'm using at the time. I also have another container that I put my brushes in. When they're cleaned and I'm not using them, it keeps things more organized for me that way, and just better. So that's basically where you're going to want to start. You're going to want to start with just getting your basic art supplies. Also put on your list, if you're going to do the oils, you're going to need some paint thinner. I have 2 containers I use for paint thinner. This is my clean paint thinner that I will use to mix into my oils to thin them. And this is my dirty paint thinner that I use to clean my brushes. Now I keep just a little medicine cup, came off of I think cough syrup or something. I keep one of those to put some clean in, so that after my brush has been rinsed in the dirty, I can then clean it in a little bit of the clean and dry it out, and then dump that over into the dirty, so I don't mix it into my paints. Like I said, this guy I've already begun on him. So I hope that helps. If you're interested, these are the supplies you'll need. And let's go to lesson 1.